What is going on, Jeromes? It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's a beautiful fall day. Well, remember like a week ago we had fake fall and there was like 90,000 degrees over Labor Day weekend here in the great state of Minnesota. But this morning it was 50 degrees and I could just hear it like in the distance with football season arriving. Dun, 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 dun. That's exactly what's going on, man. I love it. Now, on this channel, we have been accused of being verbose and a little bit homerish, but that's perfectly fine. But I have a plausible case that I need to present to you, the Jeromes, the jury. I think that Kirk Cousins is set up for a run at MVP. Everything is laid out. Like everything with Kirk Cousins' image this offseason, which we'll get into, has been set up to make Kirk palatable to the casual fan for him to be NFL MVP. Now, it's not unprecedented. I mean, Kirk is obviously 35. Rich Gannon came out of nowhere and won NFL MVP at 38 for the Raiders back in the day, speaking of an autumn win. But Kirk Cousins, the Tim Pot Pizza Ranch dictator, they've reworked his image pretty good. Of course, leaning in on the whole Kirko chains thing. And on top of that, he had a phenomenal 2022 season, which is kind of amazing considering his running game was whatever. His offensive line was garbaggio, career high in pressures and sacks. The defense across from him was 31st in the league, which is not good. Ain't good, man. But Kirk still put up some damn fine numbers. Frankly, had a career season. Hashtag QB wins, 13. Won the division for the first time in his Vikings career, as well as tied the NFL record for fourth quarter / overtime game-winning drives, come from behind wins, that whole thing, right? So Kirk operated extremely well last year. And again, for the 17th bazillion time, I don't care what happened on 4th and 8. It shouldn't have had to come down to 4th and 8 because Kirk Cousins balled out that game, by the way. Also, he ran in a touchdown. But when your defense gives up 431 yards to Daniel frickin' Jones and 31 points, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. There you go. But Kirk transformed himself from Cole's Cash and all that stuff to Kirko Chains, and it's been a great transformation. Also, don't sleep on the fact that the highly successful, highly rated Netflix documentary Quarterback really humanized Kirk and exposed him to a much larger audience. So again, I think all the seeds are sown to have Kirk make a prominent run at NFL MVP. And yes, I do like that. I really do. Plus, Kirk with Kevin O'Connell year 2, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit, baby. That's right. Now, again, here's why I believe in 2023 the league has set Kirk Cousins up to be an NFL MVP. Now, I'm not saying that the league is scripted. I'm not. Kevin Seifert is also not Carl Gerbschmidt. But going into the reasons why he could win MVP. Number one, Kirko had his career year in 2022. That's only going to build and grow and show in season 2 with Kevin O'Connell. Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the National Football League. TJ Hockenson is a top 3 tight end, and he ain't 3, especially if Kelsey is dinged up for a while. As well as Jordan Addison is a huge upgrade over Adam Thielen from last year. KJ is going to do his damn thing in a contract year. The Vikings running game will get back to good with the influx of CJ Ham, as well as the signing of Josh Oliver. The offensive line staying healthy, getting their ish together through continuity, and also not having the 31st ranked defense across from you is going to be pretty key because you can get the ball back. You can put up more points. You're going to have extra possessions, and the defense with a strip sack or interception or a fumble recovery could steal you an extra possession or two. You can put up more stats. You can put up more points, and that's important in the MVP racing. I also get more wins, of course. Plus, favorable schedule. Now, everyone poo-poos on the Viking schedule, but again, is schedule tough? Sure. But guess what? Beyond the Eagles Thursday Night Football, which, whatever. Chargers, home. Chiefs, home. Niners, home. Saints, home. All that stuff. Plus, you finish up with 3 division games at the end of the regular season. So you can really write your own ticket. And also, we point this out, the Vikings don't travel past Las Vegas. They don't even have to go all the way to the West Coast. So overall, everything is really set up nicely for the Vikings schedule-wise. So I think that Kirk Cousins and the Vikings could reel off another 12 to 13 wins, win the division, possibly snag that 1 seed if Philly has a hiccup or 2. Same thing with the Niners. And I think that it's perfectly set up. Also, writers want a new story. Like, sometimes they get bored with all the same narratives. Oh, blah, 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 Mahomes. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And you see this with the Coach of the Year award, where I mean, Belichick should have won that thing 17 times, or Andy Reid, but Matt Nagy won Coach of the Year from back in the day. It's so stupid, man. Also, I mean, NFL image shift, where the NFL wants to grow the game, and they've had some bad PR over the last couple of years, but getting the most squeaky clean milquetoast, skim milk, white bread, just completely goober, just completely because you're mine, I'll walk the line type of guy as their MVP. It could certainly work, man. Could certainly work. Also, going through. So the current MVP odds, Mahomes, on the right. So MVP winners going back to Adrian in 2012. Peyton Manning won 5 times. Great. Rodgers allegedly won 4 times. Cam Newton in 2015, that was a fantastic season. Matt Ryan 2016, and also he won like 80% of a Super Bowl. Brady's only won the MVP 3 times. Again, writers they get bored with the same story over and over and over again. Brady probably should have won 7, 8 MVPs, but instead he won 3. Mahomes has only won 2. Lamar won in 2019 after his stellar season. But do you think the AP voters, which is the MVP of note, do you think they just want to vote Mahomes in again? Or do they want another young gun story like Joe Burrow or Josh Allen or Justin Herbert or Jalen Hurts? How come they're all J's? Joe, Josh, Justin, and Jalen. Whatever. What about Jaden, Kate? Yeah, whatever. Maybe Trevor Lawrence gets in there too. But again, Kirk at plus 5,000, 50 to 1. Couple of jelly beans. And again, I mean, the writers are what they are. Where they want to. Here's what's going to happen. So Kirk's going to have a phenomenal year. The Vikings win the division. Vikings maybe get the 1 seed. And again, it's a regular season award. So if the Vikings lose in the divisional round to the Giants, it doesn't matter. But don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. But the writers will do this. They'll vote for Kirk Cousins for MVP, and then they'll have a big to-do of an article. This is my column about why I voted for Kirk Cousins to be MVP. Blah, 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 blah. All right, that's exactly what writers do, and that's Kirk Cousins' pathway to winning MVP. Or, like we said before, it could be Justin Jefferson's pathway, because maybe the writers just hate on Kirk, and if and when the Vikings have massive success on offense, Justin Jefferson will get the lion's share of that credit. So that also could work out. But I just have a feeling that all the stars are aligning for Kirk and the Vikings this year, and Kirk possibly could win the regular season MVP as well as Super Bowl MVP. 2 MVPs at the same time, man. I'll take it. But your thoughts are thoughts. Why Kirk Cousins could and should win NFL MVP in 2023. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.